in Iraq in months, killed 48 people in that country today. The attacks were apparently timed to coincide with an international conference on developing the nation's oil reserve. Correspondent Dominic DiNatale is streaming live from Baghdad and has the latest. Hi, Dominic.
Shannon, yes, the attackers targeted what are arguably the closest allies the US military has here in Iraq. The victims were mostly Sahwa members. Those are people also known as the Sons of Iraq. These are the people that used to fight for Al-Qaeda but were paid by the US military to effectively change sides, and they helped bring around the relative level of stability and the relatively low levels of violence that we have in comparison to the terrible days of 2005, 6 and 7. This is what actually happened today. The first attack coming early morning just south of Baghdad. Some 150 members of Sahwa were waiting for their paychecks when a suicide bomber walked up and detonated his suicide belt. He killed 45 people in the process. Then a few hours later, out in the western province of Anbar, close to the Syrian border, a gunman broke into the local offices of Sahwa, opened fire on people there, and then blew himself up with his own suicide belt. As many as 4 people dead. Total injured is 52 we hear so far today. Some of the footage taken in the immediate aftermath is too graphic for us to actually show you. We're showing you shots of people being rushed to the hospital. No one's claimed responsibility for these attacks, but they're often attributed to Al-Qaeda, who has been wreaking out revenge attacks on Sahwa ever since they turned their backs on them back in 2007. You know, Shannon, today's attacks will have no impact, however, on the US withdrawal of combat troops from Iraq. In fact, Vice President Joe Biden was saying today that this, and also the fact that we've got no new government despite inconclusive elections way back in March, creating a situation whereby there is a political vacuum that militant groups are trying to exploit. However, it will do one thing, and that is that Iraqis will still question whether the authorities can indeed guarantee the security of the people and also guarantee the ongoing stability that we've got. And here in Iraq, going forward, that most certainly is going to be the real issue here. Shannon, back to you in DC.
All right, Dominic, thank you very much for the latest from Baghdad. Well, 2 people